Okay, I know I've said before that I'm not very good with a selfie stick, and having you now at the end of a long pole makes me really nervous because I've got no idea what's shown up on the camera. But I just thought today I'd have a little bit of a practice because I'm determined to crack it. So I thought I would actually, I'm just going to video what it's like walking down my lane, because I've said before now, you know, I walk down the lane to the allotment, and yeah, there's lanes and there's lanes, aren't there? So I thought I'll walk down, just give you an idea about how long it takes us to actually get to the allotment, and maybe have a look at the hedges, over the hedges on either side, and see what people are doing with theirs. But ultimately what I want to do today is, once we get there, we're going to have a quick look round and get some goodies for tea. So let's just hope this works. So this, I don't know where to look. So yeah, this is the lane that we walked down, and it's absolutely lovely. Sorry if I'm looking at the wrong place. It's really, really lovely because, oh, look at the sun. It's just hedges. As you can see, it's just hedges. And when we first came and looked around, it was a really gorgeous, well, it was just me actually, gorgeous summer day. And as soon as you come off the road, I mean, it's a quiet road anyway, you just feel like you're in the middle of the countryside. The sparrows playing their hedges, you have bees buzzing along in front of you, and it's just absolutely lovely. So yeah, still walking down the little lane, and it's one of these places that just seems to you just about think you're going to get there, and you're not. Now, one of our friends, let me just show you. You can see some of the allotments have just been put to bed now. So that was just covered in a huge thing of polythene, and then if we look on this side, just see around the corner, that's just been rotavated right over. So yeah, that's one way of doing it. Here's one of our allotment neighbours who very much believes in digging, which is absolutely fine. You can see he's really been busy here. But he's got so many brassicas, produces so much stuff. There's a line of parsnips there, ready to go. He's got all his cabbages and kale up there in the background, and chickens at the back. But yeah, different way of doing things, but it works for him. And next door, there's another friend, and very, very similar way of working. And just have a look at that cabbage. Is that cabbage or is that sprouts? It's looking very healthy, but yeah. Things all being put away now for the winter, so all the sticks have been gathered, and that looks to me like he's going to put a new shed up. I don't know if I can get used to all this just looking up in the air stuff. But here we are, we're here, so I'm going to put the camera down now. If I show you the actual the length of the lane, it doesn't look that big, but it certainly takes a while to march down. You imagine if you've got wheelbarrows full of chippings or manure or whatever. So if we just have a look along there, you can see it's only one straight line, but it can be deceiving. But we're here now, I can hear the chickens, and I'm going to put this camera down and get my little tripod out because I know what I'm doing with that. We actually emptied some of the potato buckets out the other day, and we've got them drying out. A little bit to the dry out, they cure, don't they? In the greenhouse, so I'm going to take some of them home. But I want to see how these carrots are doing, because as you probably know, with carrots, they can be all top and no bottoms. So let's just go for, oh no, this could be really embarrassing, or a lovely surprise. Let's just have a look at this one because it's closest. Doesn't look very good. Oh, I don't know. Oh, 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 I spoke too soon. Oh my. Oh, well, right, okay. There's good news and bad. Oh, heavens. Oh, there's just bad news. Oh, that's no good news at all. Okay. These have just been got by slugs. Look, can you see? I don't know if you can see that. There's a split there and the slug's in there. And there's a hole there with a nice little slug in there as well. I hope you can see that. So, okay, well, they were a nice size though, weren't they? I mean, that was a lovely surprise to pull up. Let's see if there's one without slugs. They are purple ones, by the way, as well. I forget what they're called. Purple carrots, someone will know. Put it in the comments below if you know what it is. Okay, should we go for another one? I'm a bit worried now. I haven't thought about the slug house debate. Let's see. Oi, oi, oi. I'm not having to dig very deep, which I don't think that's a good thing. Let's have a look at this. Please don't have slugs in here. Okay, okay, so these are worthy of my trug. So I'm going to put them in the trug. Oh, heck! I'll go over there with its friends. These two look okay. I'll put these two in my trug, okay. Now, I just want to take a little look at the, can you see me? At the swede. Now, to be honest, we've forgotten that we've planted swede. This is where the beans were. And I've said in, when we took the bean poles down, one of the problems we had this year was we had kohlrabi in between the lines of beans, thinking it would give them, you know, a bit of ground cover, etc. And all it meant was it was a haven for slugs. And our beans did really badly because of it. But once we've removed the bean poles, I realised we also had these swede. Now, they're not going to be much. I don't think there's going to be much of a root on here at all. But we originally sowed these for, there's no talk, for Danny's challenge. Danny over at the Grapevine Garden, I'll leave a link below, did a Swedebaker challenge. So called because, of course, in the States you call it rutabaga, and in over here in the UK we call it sweet. So it's a Swedebaker challenge. Completely forgot I'd sown anything, but look at those. That's what happens. There you go. What other gardener would show you a swede that looked like that? What about this one? This one looks big. I think we'll stick to the carrots. We might get something off that, you know. We might. But yeah, the chickens will enjoy the tops. In the trug. Okay, off we go. And here we are in the polytunnel, which, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see, can you see? Yes, it's looking a bit like something from Great Expectations here with all the netting drying out. These crop bars are a great thing to dry things out there. Yeah, these are the potatoes, almost a little heart, that we put out to cure the other day. And actually, these are lovely. So, thank goodness for that. We will eat tomorrow. You can see we've started to cover with cardboard there, but what we've got peeping out here are some parsnips. Look how dark it's getting. It must be about 3 o'clock and it's been a beautifully sunny day, so it just goes to show you've got to be quick now, haven't you? Yeah, we've got a few parsnips there. Now I don't want to take them all. As if there's going to be more than one. Let me get my spade, my fork, because they are better after a frost, and we are hoping that we might have these with the Christmas sprouts actually for Christmas. So I'm hoping you can hear this because I've got a very dodgy mic at the moment. Let's have a look and see if we can get to the bottom of it. of a parsnip and see if I can actually dig something up that hasn't been eaten and has actually grown. Let's have a little look. Oh dear. Ooh. The fact they're not lifting straight away. Oh, they are. Something snapped. That telltale clip. Let's see if this is actually going to come up. Oh no, this is what I did with the carrots though, wasn't it? And they were awful. But look at that. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it's always such a relief. Because again, when you do these things on camera, you've got no idea, unless you do it, well, several times, which I'm sure many people do. I don't think Monty Don has quite as many successes as he makes out. But, yeah. Good sized parsnips. They're a win. Right, in the trug. Where's the trug? There's the trug. In they go. Just the two. Okay. Put that there for a second. Right. Not quite what I was expecting. I mean, it's an embarrassment of Swede, I must say, and I don't any of you watching, that would have been a proper booby prize, that would, in your challenge. But I've got some carrots that I think are going to scrub up okay. My potatoes are fine. Cauliflower leaves, if you've never tried them and you sort of feel like throwing your plants away once you've eaten the cauliflower itself, try the leaves. They're just brassicas. They're just like cabbage. They're absolutely lovely. What else have I got? Parsnips. Really pleased with them. So I was going to wash them at this end, but you can see now it's about 3:15 and the sun has just gone, and with that my hands are sore. They are so cold, so I'm going to be really nesh and take these home and wash them there. But before I do, I just want to point out very quickly, the Patreon page now, my Patreon channel, is now free to join. So what you can do, completely free of charge, no obligation whatsoever, follow the link. There'll be one either at the end of the video or there'll be a link below in the comments. And just pop over there and take a look at what I put up there, because just this week I put up a poll asking what certain people would like to see, and of course the more I can put up that people want to see, the more of you might want to come over, and maybe we can start things like live chats and Discord and that sort of thing. So do me a favour and have a little look. But until then, I'm going to go back along that very long lane, go home, put the kettle on, put the fire on and defrost.